right, here we are. We got the Lost Coast behind us.
Yep, finally made it.
So we're going camping, and I'm super excited. So I heard about a campground from one of my patients this past week, and they said you gotta go see it while you're here. It's only 2 hours north of Fort Bragg, where we're staying right now. And it's a secluded beach up in the Lost Coast, which is a really rugged coastline of Northern California. Right now we're on the dirt road that leads to the beach. Luckily our truck is 4x4 high clearance, so it's doing great with the road that we're on right now.
Stuck in second gear going like 13 miles an hour. And I don't know how far we have, but
yeah, I didn't look that part up before we left, so it's gonna be a surprise. Shortly after this, we passed a sign that stated that we had 6 miles of winding, unmaintained road to drive, and they weren't kidding. Oh! Oh!
That's pretty much how it's been.
But it's been pretty cool because it'll cut like right to the coast, and then it'll cut back in the woods and back to the coast, so it's been pretty fun. I see the Pacific Ocean right there. This is a gorgeous drive. So it's a good thing we did not bring the camper.
Yeah.
Because this
I can't believe people do. You said people do? What happens if another car comes the other way?
That is a great question. I don't know. This one-lane dirt road is the only access point to Usaw Beach, but is actually mainly used as a logging road. Luckily, we didn't run into any other vehicles on our way to the beach.
Man, the coast is gorgeous. Take a look at this, buds!
We continued winding around the scenic coast and eventually made our way off the mountain and onto flatter ground. And what we were about to see next, I had never seen before. Big elk! There's a giant elk. Scratching like a dog. Wow. There's a deer. Once we passed the herd of elk, it wasn't too much longer before our tires landed on Usaw Beach, where we spent the rest of the weekend. Made it to the campground. Right on the beach. Gorgeous views. And we got a fire pit, which is nice.
I love that thing.
While Mike finished getting the tent ready, I went in search of beech wood for a bonfire we had planned for later that night. What are you planning on doing with that?
Rode it as far as I can ride it.
Oh.
Sinking like crazy.
I thought you were planning on crossing the stream with it. We definitely didn't have beach cruisers, but we were able to ride the bikes on dirt trails through the redwoods. After just a few minutes of riding deeper into the forest, we came to the Peter Douglas Coastal Trailhead. This was the trail my patient recommended because of the unique candelabra trees. These trees are huge! Feels like I'm walking through a jungle. What we learned was that the trees got this shape due to heavy windstorms off the coast, which hit the top branches and bent any new growth. The harsh conditions caused the trees to sprout new branches and grow into the shape of a candelabra, as you see here. Today, these trees are estimated to be about 500 years old and exempt from harvesting into lumber. If you look closely at some of the branches, you can imagine that some took the shape of an animal. Like this one here, we both saw a rhinoceros, and this one here, an elephant. We also saw plenty of banana slugs, which were so abundant we had to be careful not to step on them. We made it to the top of the hill and had a great overlook of the Pacific Ocean and our campsite. Overlooking the redwoods and the ocean was just so peaceful. We headed back to our campsite to relax a bit more and fly the drone to get a look from above. It's been a pretty good day so far. We're sitting here at our campsite on the beach watching the ocean. Yeah, we got a guy on a three-wheeler doing donuts and wheelies and they're shooting off fireworks.
It's a rowdy beach.
Yeah. We got a bunch of tailgaters over there with their music's up and partying. We just woke up from a nap.
Yep. It was a good nap.
It's much needed.
Yeah. Went for a hike and crashed.
It's been a good day.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks. But at least they have help.
Rip the out of it. Oh!
I'm ready for them to go. Let's see what happens. Are you chickening? Oh. Beautiful sunset out here. There's a little otter. Aww. Look at him. It's just beautiful out here. I'm gonna go help Mike here in a minute. He's working on that fire, he's got it going. Just then, one of the trucks on the beach caught my attention. He tried to cross, didn't make it. That's the second time he got stuck.
Watch the Jeep go.
No problem. We've had some entertainment today.
Was he gonna go for it again? Or is he gonna go around?
He at least got it on the other side. He went backwards.
The three-wheeler's stuck. Everybody's getting stuck. He's off it, walking it out.
Oh!
There it goes. How many people have been ran over by one of those?
About an hour later, the Ford finally made it to the other side and off the beach. In the meantime, Mike and I walked over to the beach for sunset. So apparently in low tide, which is where we're at right now, you can see the coastline against the cliffs. When it's high tide, the ocean takes over and you can't see where the beach meets the cliffs anymore, so it goes away, hence Lost Coast.
Beach.
Yeah.
I keep saying Lost Beach.
Lost Beach, Lost Coast.
It is like a lost beach. The coast is still technically there, so the beach is just lost.
No, it's beautiful.
It is nice.
Watching the sunset each night is still one of my favorite things to do. It's the part of the day where you can just unwind and enjoy the show from Mother Nature. And we got elk over here. You got pretty close to him.
Yeah.
So big. I don't care, as long as they get food.
Yeah, no kidding.
With a 2-hour drive ahead of us to get back home, I had plenty of time to reflect on our weekend. I was once again reminded why I love to travel so much. I love visiting new places, not just for the adventure, but for a fresh perspective. It's easy to get caught up in routine and comfort, but complacency is a limitation. This is what traveling does for me. Alright, here we are. We got the Lost Coast behind us.
Yep, finally made it.
So we heard that in...
I don't know what the fuck I was thinking when I said that. Finally made it!
My big, strong man. You are the most adorable thing. That dog's been following me. And then when we stop and turn around, he stops and turns around. After all he did for nature, and then a bird just shits on his eye. Oh. Okay. Baby, you're recording. And then on the other side, I mean, it's just like a beautiful coastline behind us. It's absolutely stunning here.